welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight, Week 11 gets underway with AFC East rivals doing battle here in Foxborough. Strap in. It's an NFL rivalry like few others. The Jets and the Patriots next on EA Sports. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys certainly not having the season they envisioned, losers of 7 of their last 8. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. This NFL rivalry series has been a popular one, and it continues here. Jets and Patriots underway on a Thursday night. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44. So here come the Patriots getting ready on offense. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And the talented young man took over as a full-time starter week 6 of last season, showed a ton of promise as a rookie, despite having minimal help around him. His talent and potential, vast. I expect him to have a huge second year in the NFL.
Back to Stevenson on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The Patriots at 8-2 on the year, and they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Maye with it. Keeps himself upright. Maye looking to run, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Patriots first down.
Straight ahead at Stevenson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
to the air, Maye. Complete, Hunter Henry with the ground. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Patriots first down.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on some people parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
To throw is Fields. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Jets. First down.
Off play action, Fields. He finds Wilson. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Shoves him aside. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Patriots offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Maye. Now he'll tuck this and run. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
9-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Patriots. First down.
Here's Maye. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They're going to throw. Maye. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll throw with Maye. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Throwing here is Maye. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal.
And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks will tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jets offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Jets, first down. A gain of 37 yards.
Play action. It's Fields. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. There defensively.
Fields now to throw. There's a short one. It's caught. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
8 yards on
That'll give them 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 2nd and 2. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas. Just a gain of a couple there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Room here to run. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw again. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. They'll look to throw again. And this complete to Henry over the middle. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Here we go. Good.
Now Fields. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Fields going to run. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now it's Fields. He finds Taylor, complete.
Fields.
Second down and 8.
To Mason Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup.
Fields.
At the 47-yard line.
And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep doing it.
Fields hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. Maye now off the bootleg. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11th. To the air, Maye. This is caught. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that's a nice one for the stat line, by the way. That last grab, his 50th on the year. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Patriots are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. The extra point now for Borregales. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. New York's offense back out there and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out, and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there, keeps the sticks moving.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Out of the gun, Fields. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they get to it after a gain of 6 to the 46.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to Lazard. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here we go. Right. Green 19, just what?
A shotgun snap, Fields. He gets it underneath to Hall. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw, Fields. And he caught it up. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10.
What's that? What's that?
Throwing here is Maye. Douglas with a grab over the middle. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Here's a 2nd and 8. They're going to throw. Maye. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 35. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and 10.
They're faking on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action now. Maye. And that almost their first INT in the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To throw, it's Maye. And he is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, throw.
Here's Maye. It's complete to Diggs. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff. Stevenson powers through. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll throw with Maye. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down and goal to go.
They'll look to throw here. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Borregales now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown.
Andy Borregales to kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And New York set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's Fields. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him to first.
First down.
Fields now to throw. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Now it's Stevenson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I like it. I like the call. It's still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Second down and 6 now. That one looks like he'll throw here. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this down to the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down.
From the shotgun, it's Maye. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A give for Stevenson, running right. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Here's third and 10.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
From the shotgun, Maye with it. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll be a New England first down and gain of 12.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Pats, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.